and welcome to a discussion on the distance formula and the midpoint formulas. Okay, so let's get started by looking at the distance formula. So on a four-quadrant plane, there may be a time where you need to know the distance between 2 points. Let's say something was plotted here and something was plotted here. Now, since four-quadrant planes are divided by units that are square, with the width and height being the x and y values, you cannot directly know what the distance between these 2 points are, because you can't count the number of blocks, because it goes through the center. It slices the squares in half most of the time, which gets into some according to the Pythagorean theorem, that the distance between 2 points of a square is going to be greater than the 2 sides connecting it. So this formula, the distance formula, will tell you the distance between 2 points. And to use this, we have d equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So to find the distance between the 2 points, being 2, 4 and 4, 8, I like to first list the first points that come up as being x1, y1, x2, y2, denoting the second set of parentheses. So now it's just a simple plug-in. We have d equals, and I'm going to have a giant square root. So opening up, x2 is 4 minus x1 is 2 squared plus y2 is 8 minus y1 is 4 squared. So to go through and simplify, d equals the square root. 4 minus 2 is just 2, don't forget our square, plus 8 minus 4 is 4 squared. So we have on the next line, d equals the square root. 2 squared is 4, plus 4 squared is 16. So to bring it together, d equals the square root of 20. And if you like, you can break that further down into thinking of it as the square root of 4 times 5. 4 is a perfect square, so it can come out as 2 of the radical, leaving 5 under the radical. So that is the distance between the 2 points. 2 square roots, 5 units. Okay, now think about the midpoint formula. So you say there are 2 points on this four-quadrant plane. Instead of knowing the exact distance between the 2 points, you might want to know what's the distance directly being the medium of the 2. Well, the midpoint formula is going to give you this point. So the midpoint formula is an average of the 2 x and y values. So we have the pair x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So we'll define the midpoints of this line segment. We have 2 coordinates. I first like to label the first one that appears x1, y1. Second set of coordinates as x2, y2. Now we just have a simple plug-in. So open parentheses, x1 is 5 plus x2 is 3 divided by 2, comma, y1 is 10 plus y2 is 2 divided by 2, close parentheses. Okay, now we have 5 plus 3 is 8 divided by 2, comma, 10 plus 2 is 12 divided by 2, close parentheses. So to finish this off, 8 divided by 2 is 4, comma, 12 divided by 2 is 6. and that is the midpoint between the 2 points.